So my name is Brian Sparks. I'm the Media Relations and Events Director for the HPC Advisory Council. And thanks for attending today. I'd like to be able to give you as much information as I can, packed in a nice little 10-minute or less slot. So what is the HPC Advisory Council? Well, we're a nonprofit organization, about 375 members. It's free to join. One of you may already be members and may not know it. If you're not, it's easy to sign up. Our booth is just right across the way over there, and we have application forms. Like I said, really quick, really easy. There's really no obligations, no cost to you. It's really just about how much you want to be able to put in to be able to provide kind of a community for HPC to help others in terms of best practices, various application notes, installation guides that we do. We look into various future technologies too, do various research, so stuff that's we're doing things as it relates to GPUs, things as it relates to exascale, storage and cloud, and we've actually just launched a new initiative called HPC Music, as we have a few members that are actually looking into ways of using supercomputers for a lot of the post-production needs for studios and for audio professionals. So that's just a small sample of kind of what we do. These are all the members. Try to fit into, wow, someone's really loud. 375 members. Try to fit this all into one slide. It's getting harder and harder. I have a much easier alphabetical list on the website that you can check out. So if you're unsure, if you don't see your logo right away, just go to the HPC Advisory Council website, take a look, and see if you're a member. I'll go back to this actually really quick. So in terms of the membership, it really is a wide range from equipment manufacturers and vendors, software vendors, universities, national labs, end user organizations, all coming together in one large collaborative environment. One of the great resources that we have as the HPC Advisory Council is our Cluster Center. Our Cluster Center has about 10 systems that is available for public use. So you're able to go and sign a small form, provide some details what you want to do with the cluster, what's your timeline looking like. These clusters are running 24/7. They have a wide range in terms of anything from 8 nodes all the way to 64 nodes, a lot of processing cores too as well. We have some systems that have GPUs inside too. So if you want to look in terms of how your application runs on GPU, get some performance benchmarks on that, or if you want to do some tuning, that's a system that you can use. We have a Lustre file storage system too as well, so you can do things in terms of testing and running things for that are storage related. And in special cases, we can connect all of these systems together for one larger cluster to really check out the scale of your application. All this equipment is donated by various members of the organization, so you have a lot of systems that are donated by HP, Dell, IBM, others. We have all the next generation CPUs that are provided to us graciously by Intel and AMD. We usually get those in advance of production, so we're able to be able to provide them and others some performance in terms of how those systems or the applications that are running on top of it look with those new CPUs. So it's great that they come out. That's one of the ways that they participate in the council. What we primarily use these clusters for is to be able to provide a various assortment of documents that is freely available on our website. We've done over 60 applications. We've run them multiple times over different systems, different interconnect technologies, different CPU technologies, so you can see the difference between those various systems. And we provide some guidance in terms of how you can get yourself up and running quickly through some best practices and installation guides. So if you're really new to HPC, you want to try to be able to maximize your application performance without really hammering down all the details and figuring it out for yourself. We provide this like short 2-page guide, give you all the code, all the information, all the scripts you can run to be able to optimize based upon the work that the council has done in previous times. So all of these, like I said, it's all available on the website, and if you follow us on Twitter or Facebook, we also provide notifications when we have new applications that we benchmark. So it's a great way to keep in touch and be able to figure out what's new that we've done. And of course, we're always looking for what's interesting to you. So apart from allowing you guys to have access to the site, we also want to be able to hear your feedback on what applications matter to you. Applications are always changing all the time. There's a number of applications that come out that are focused on various diversified markets. So the other thing that we do, apart from the Cluster Center, is conferences, workshops, and training. And we do about 5 or 6 of these a year throughout the world. So we have several events that happen within Europe, so Switzerland, Spain, Germany, Germany especially during the IC timeframe, China, and then this one that's coming up in the US is right there that first week of February. We're working with Stanford University, and we're also partnering with Lawrence National Livermore Labs, and we're going to be able to they're going to be doing some sort of announcements. I can go ahead and give this information to you now, where they're going to be able to allow public access to their systems too as well. So really interesting developments happening there. And it's a very full 4-5 day conference full of a lot of tutorials, sessions, posters, interesting research that's happening in the industry. So the site's not up yet. It's going to happen in just about a week and a half. Just letting you guys know that mark this on your calendars if you're there in California or if you have travel plans and like to come. At the bottom you see the Student RDMA Programming Competition. We did this about a month ago in China. We had just under 30 universities within China come together and do this competition where they were running, they were trying to optimize their applications over RDMA. So it was a great skills competition, a lot of learning, and we're going to take what we did in China and replicate that both in North America and EMEA. And of course, we don't have offices worldwide. We're a disparate group of members in a great number of places. So if folks are interested in something like this, we're always looking for places to be able to host them at and be able to get all the universities together in a common location and drive this. So ISC 13 was our second year of doing the Student Cluster Competition. We actively participate in the Student Cluster Competition that's here at Supercomputing, but we partner with ISC and run the whole thing there. And we've done that for the past 2 years. We've had teams grow from five teams. Last year was 8. A lot of different representation from South Africa, China, US, and Europe. And this year, before I get into this year, it was very amazing to see South Africa come out with a victory. Their equipment arrived late, so they had 2 days less time to get themselves up and running before the others, and they worked really hard, pushed through it, and it was amazing. So congratulations to them. And as you can see on this bottom left picture, we worked very closely with ISC. This happened after Thomas Sterling's keynote, and we brought them all up in front of all of the HPC elders, as I'd like to call them, and really be able to give them the appreciation that they deserve. And the reason why we really focus on this is because, there's a lot of talk about exascale. We're always talking about how do we get there. And yeah, it's about systems. It's about, solving the power issues, right? But it's really about people. And young people coming into this industry is really important. I'm getting older. A lot of us are getting older, and we need new, young, really highly energized, talented individuals to come forth and be a part of this wonderful community that we all work hard for. And this is one of those ways to really get people involved. So with that, we announced yesterday the 11 teams. So we're growing the competition to 11. That's going to happen at the HPC Advisory Council ISC Student Cluster Competition 2014. And as you see from this list, we got a great mix in terms of geography. One is Brazil. So now the first time South America is coming in terms of a student cluster competition. That's never happened even here at Supercomputing. So we're very happy to see Sao Paulo come in. And we have South Africa is going to see if they can be repeat championships. A few folks within Germany, the UK, we have South Korea, and a few from China. We had over 20 submissions during this 4-month call, and all from various regions within the world, and I wish I could have accepted them all, but 11 spots is 11 spots. Maybe next time. I really feel bad about saying no to anyone, because we really want to be able to continue this momentum and get more and more students involved. So with that, that's the end. If you want more information, go to our website, hbcadvisorycouncil.com. There's some information in terms of Facebook or Twitter. You can always email that info at line if you want just some general information. That goes to me as well. So be happy to hear any comments that you have. And thank you very much for listening.